Well, President Trump's emergency declaration is one step closer to defeat in the Senate, thanks to Kentucky Republican Rand Paul. White House correspondent Ben Kennedy joins us with the latest. Ben, with Rand Paul now joining the opposition, what's the vote tally among the president's Senate GOP allies?
Well, John, Senator Paul becomes the fourth Republican to join Democrats on the resolution that would block the president's emergency declaration, but not so fast, as the House did not get the votes to override a likely presidential veto.
Last month, I declared a national emergency.
But President Trump's getting pushback on Capitol Hill. Even the Republican-controlled Senate is set to vote against him.
To terminate the president's declaration of a national emergency to build his border wall.
Senator Rand Paul is the latest Republican to team up with Democrats to block the president's plan, saying, "I can't vote to give the president the power to spend money that hasn't been approved by Congress." The president's declaration locks down $8 billion for a border wall by tapping accounts in the Defense and Treasury departments. This move aims to stop illegal drugs, gangs, and human traffickers from crossing into the U.S.
Mr. President, I support funding for better border security, including physical barriers where they make sense. I understand that the president is disappointed that the funding he requested did not pass. But the failure of Congress to pass funding in the amount the president prefers cannot become an excuse for the president to usurp the powers of the executive branch.
Critics argue the president is abusing his authority and warn this move would open the door for future Democratic presidents to do the same.
A lot of people talk about precedent, that if we do this, the Democrats will use national emergency powers for something that we don't want. They're going to do that anyway, folks. The best way to stop that is to make sure that I win the election.
On this vote, the yeas are 245. The nays are 182. The joint resolution is passed.
Last week, the House took the first step to shut down the president's declaration.
Now Democrats are trying to stop the president from exercising the authority that the Congress gave him to address this real crisis.
And again, it's not just Democrats. 13 Republicans sided with him in the House. If the Senate votes as expected, the president said he will veto it. It's highly unlikely Congress will have enough votes to overturn that veto.